So I like speaking on issues that I actually like and I feel very very essential for our whole well-being. Most of the time people say, "Oh, tell the people what they want to hear." It's two sides. Sometimes you tell them what they need, not what they want to hear, and then you speak on what is actually the pain point and all that. I want to talk about the issue of free. There is something that is actually going on in the crypto space and in the blockchain world. We have many of these platforms today. What they are focusing on is, where Facebook is bad, taking our privacy and using it for ads. They're not giving us anything. And then another time we talk about YouTube is bad, demonetizing content for the publishers. The user says YouTube sucks. You are constantly being tracked. Your data is being collected, and your videos are being constantly being interrupted, and all that. But wait, let's sit down and ask questions, proper questions. One of the first things is anything really free? That is the first question. Is anything really free? Currently, I'm a student, a final year student, with I think few months to graduate, under a scholarship. Now, the government is actually the one sponsoring my education. Hey, what? I'm not paying. My parents are not paying. We're not paying it. They are not paying a dime. Good. But someone is paying for it. So, one of the things you have to understand is that if this is an item or a product and you're not paying for it, someone else is paying for it. Now, it is either someone else is paying for it or you yourself, you are paying for it. There is nothing really free. Nothing is free. Well, we accuse YouTube, we accuse all these platforms and all that. Okay, good. Let's bring another question. Let's go. Let me go on my Facebook. So this is my Facebook now. It's gonna show. So I think I've been on Facebook since maybe 2011. 2011. Yeah, 2011. So I've been on Facebook since 2011. Now, since then I've uploaded some pictures, I've uploaded videos, I've uploaded a ton of stuff, articles, write up, and all that. I like writing most times. Question is, has Facebook ever charged me? The only thing I'm being charged is the access to use the internet. That is the only thing I'm being charged. Now, when I'm complaining that Facebook sucks, I should ask myself if the service I'm using, I'm paying for it. Always ask yourself that there is nothing free. That blockchain will not come and solve the problem. No. Blockchain will not come and solve the problem. There are people who are taking blockchain too far. Blockchain will not solve all the problem. There are people who are saying that people should not apply. Like some people say, why should you use blockchain for this stuff? That is rubbish. No. Blockchain is like the internet. When internet came, nearly every person today, nearly every small business have the internet. Doctors, this and that, have a website and all that, uses the internet. Those that know and those that don't know, for business, for fun, whatsoever. That is how the blockchain is going to be in the next few days. So if you are, there are people that call themselves Bitcoin, whatever, and or Ethereum, whatsoever, or crypto, whatsoever, and they are like saying, "Oh, this is our platform. Every platform is rubbish." It's not really a very good idea. So blockchain is not going to face everything. But what you could say is that just like the internet, you can't say the internet fixed all human problems. No. But just like blockchain, there are places blockchain can it's like you can plug blockchain into it and can solve some problems. But blockchain is not going to solve all the problems. Now people are saying blockchain is going to stop crime, going to stop corruption. Blockchain is going to create an era where every person is going to be prosperous and all that. That is not possible. That is not possible. It's not possible. I'm telling you, it's not possible. So, back to what we're discussing. Is anything really free? No, nothing is free. Okay, let's talk about the issue of content producers. Okay, let's talk about content. Let's talk about producers, consumers, and then sustainers. Those that actually sustain the system. Those that keep the system going. So the producers, those who produce content, consumers, those who view the content or consume the content, and then the sustainers, they are those who provide the resources in exchange for a service to keep the platform going. So this is Facebook, for example, or YouTube, for example. The producers are those who are putting the article, depending on the platform, if it's article-based platform, putting the content, video, voice, text, or whatsoever. Just putting the platform there. Those are the producers. The consumers are those who consume this platform, and then sustainers are those who are taking, keeping the system running in exchange for a service. Okay, but there is a problem. People say many of them are not really compensated. The producers are not really compensated for most times. It's a very good, it's a very logical one, and it's true. Then the consumers, there is stuff like the consumers are not, the data is being collected and not be compensated. And the consumers, they don't even ask a question like, okay, we're using this platform and we are not paying for it. Have you really asked yourself that you're using this platform, you're not paying for it? You're complaining. You're complaining. You're using a platform, you're not paying for it, and you're complaining. Please. As in, these days, I find it very difficult to go on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Reddit or whatever, where people just gather and consume content. I find it difficult to go there and consume content because you go there and you see ton of shit, rubbish, comments and all that. People who have hate, people who are I don't really know how to describe people. The internet has just become a tool where people can spread hate. People can just keep spreading hate on the internet. Please, don't be selfish. Don't be self-centered. For crying out loud. They cannot exist. There is no single platform that is going to exist without this without the key four elements: the producers, the consumers. Producers are not the king. You produce a content, who is going to consume the content? Consumers are not the king. If producers are not there, who is going to give you content to consume? Sustainers. The sustainers are not coming to pay for ads, which is the service they are paying for. How will the producers get compensated? How will this host? We're talking about the host. We're talking about the host that owns platform owners. We have the platform owners now, but talking about 5. The platform owners, how are they going to keep the system running? You put a video on YouTube. There are videos on YouTube that have been there since inception. When YouTube started, question is, they are still there. Those videos will only be taken down if someone comes and say, okay, this video breached this kind of regulation, maybe copyright strike, or maybe it's obscene, or whatever. Those are the only conditions that will bring it down, or whatever condition, maybe news, government. But apart from that, it's going to be there. The pictures you put on the internet is going to be there. So when we are discussing most times, let's not blockchainize. Many people are saying every other institution in the world is a kind of bad one. No. We keep going after Amazon. We keep going after YouTube. No. If you sit down and say, well, what is being given to us today is good, but there are certain things that are wrong, the platforms can sit down and address it. After all, these things are community. We know Facebook is taking our data and making money off it. There is a way it could be done. The question is, should you be paying for your content? There's an estimate that the content you are, it will take you, it's not going to take more than $12, I think, yearly. If everybody pays, that all this platform can be running. Like say Facebook can pay $12 per year and you can be running your stuff. So we want to sit down and think, should we be paying for this platform? Because as a user, you can, as a producer, listen, as a producer, when it talks about the YouTube, okay, YouTube for example now, I bought a camera, I bought a mic, I have a computer, a laptop, then I have to pay someone to edit my thumbnails, and then another person, if I want to edit the video, I pay another person to edit. I pay these people. Now the question is, the place I want to publish this content, there is now stuff like, okay, should I pay for it? Those are discussions. If I'm not paying for it, they are paying for it to store it. It's wanting to store it. Then talking about storage, talking about making it available for whoever wants to view it anytime of the day. All these things comes at a cost. So there is a better way that all these issues can be solved. So the question is, we as content producers, should we be paying? Should YouTube be charging you and say, okay, every video you're going to be paying $1 per year, or one X amount per Y amount of days or months or whatever? It's a question. Or that is for I've explained the consumer, the content producers and the consumers. Should you be paying for this content? Just like you have the Audible, the Amazon company that you pay and you subscribe to, and you can be getting access to as many audiobooks as possible. It's a subscription service. So should you be subscribing? It's a question. So I don't get it. You don't want to pay to upload the content as a user. Those who are consuming this content, they don't want to pay for this content they are consuming. And you don't want ads. How do they make their money? Come on. If you are talking about blockchain, okay, let's say for example, you're talking about blockchain. Okay, we want to bring blockchain stuff and all that. Do you think you're going to build a blockchain system at the scale of YouTube or Facebook or whatsoever, and you are saying that it's going to be free and there will be no way to charge? Why do you think they charge transaction fee? Why is it that Bitcoin is not free? There is no way Bitcoin and Ethereum is going to be free. There's no way. Because there are people who are dedicating hardware, power consumption, bandwidth, network bandwidth to make sure that these transactions are being confirmed, to make sure that this data that is relating to this stuff are actually secure. So it cannot be free. So if you're talking about a platforms like Facebook, YouTube, you want to build them on the blockchain, don't just be considering how many transactions per second. If you are bringing millions of users, like Facebook, billions of users, listen, there is a possibility. I don't really know the statistics, but there is almost the statistics that of those billion users, each user, there's a likelihood of each user uploading a minimum of one picture per month. Think of it. That these 2 billion people, we're talking about people, and I'm just trying to put down everything. We're talking about these users uploading, there's a possibility of uploading one video per month. One picture per month. Then maybe one text per month. Then liking, doing one like per month. Doing one sharing per month. Commenting one times. I'm just trying to bring this statistics down. We're talking about these are platforms that people spend their days, hours. So if you want to build that, where are you going to store those data? The things you liked on Facebook, the things you shared on Facebook, the pictures, the images, the videos, whatever you shared on Facebook, are they not still there? So the question is anything really free? So when blockchain systems are trying to design, they should actually sit down and think. You should sit down, because many of these platforms are not really thinking futuristic. They are only saying, okay, this is a platform, you come as a user, you get paid, you get paid. We're not asking most of these platforms, we're not asking them their business model. We're not asking their business model. When the platform is coming, nobody's developing a platform to for you. No, everybody's seeking in a way, how do I render a service to the world that will help the world, and in return, the goal is not to make money, but at least you don't want to be begging for bread. You don't want to deliver a project to the world and then you, as the one now, okay, you're telling the world, please give me something to eat. So we have to look at all these things. Each of these things affects each of them. There's a way everything affects everything, from the producers to the consumers to the ads that are being put there, to the everything, content, platform owners, affects the quality of content, the quantity of content, the manner of content being consumed. So we have to really sit down and think on all these things and what can be done. You can't just come and put blockchain. No, we're talking about humans. So guys, that is just my rant for this stuff. It's something we should actually sit down and think about. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and do have a very good day.